Hello, my name is Sarah Musseter. I'm from Livingston, Montana, and this is my art room. I took this class because I really wanted to take another studio before my program ends. I'm only 3 classes till the end, which is exciting, but also kind of sad because there's so many good options out there, especially in the studio classes. This one I didn't really know what it was about, um, but it looked interesting, so I took it. And now that the class has started, it looks totally right up my alley for what I'm wanting to kind of learn more about as far as the future of art education. Kind of like when internet was first coming out, um, there's so much that is untested yet. Like everybody's kind of like still flying off without regulation and things like that in AI right now. And there's a lot of things that are super helpful. Like I'm thinking of like Canva.com, like all of the like tools that they have that are AI based, generative and kind of like recommendation and prediction based. As well as like Photoshop and things like that. And so these are all softwares that like I use frequently with both Canva and the Adobe suites. And so I can really see an effect happening where I'm able to do cooler things with less time. Um, as far as teaching goes, that's huge because we very rarely have enough time, slash never. I think that there's going to be a little bit of a balance that comes um, with legislation and with like monitoring of AI. We've had some really interesting talks, and professors come to our high school this year talking about AI, and kind of like like all the teachers are panicking about like, especially in like the English department, like, oh, what is going to happen here with our students? And I definitely see an effect in, I think, the capability of this current generation to use tools to their advantage, and sometimes to the point that it becomes a disadvantage. And so I think that as far as like how it affects our kids is that we're going to understand it more as they get into the workforce. Um, I think it will probably affect some level of like careers and positions that are needed because some of the predictive and repetitive jobs will be taken. This has been a fear many times in history. Everything from the camera taking over artist jobs to like uh, robot assembly lines. Like I think it's been a worry for many years in many different ways, but like AI is not this evil thing. Like Google is AI, and not being afraid to use AI, but also not being afraid to talk about kind of the repercussions with our kids, because I think that AI is going to be a part of our lives more and more as years go on. And so being able to use it in a way that is helpful, but also like aids creativity in like exploration and things like that, is going to be hugely helpful instead of making it this like shiny red button that they should never touch, because then of course they're going to touch it. And they won't know how to use it correctly or how to like not misinterpret themselves.